I love collaboration. I like living in New York. A lot of the artists aren't able to collaborate in New York anymore. You either come in and you do an industrial gig, or you get a job and then you're all of a sudden out touring for the next 6 months, or you're sitting at home trying to answer emails and get through just the day-to-day so that you can just get onto a stage. And creating a platform where artists in New York City can create, gather, communicate, explore, have a little bit of freedom seems like it's something that we need to do right now to keep it from going to Berlin or Pittsburgh, which are beautiful places, but they don't have the history that New York has, that the Players Club has, and I think it's good to do it here at Players. Aside from the fact that my middle name is Booth, and I have reverence to all the things that have happened in this room and that room and definitely the room down there. I think it's great to make new things on top of old things.
This song just comes from my obsession with breakup songs, even when I'm in a relationship. It's like I constantly try to oppress myself. Right?
Totally.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
the last relationship I was in, they were like, write me a song. I was like, no, it'll be a breakup song. No. Let's stay in it.
See?
You don't want me to write something, same thing.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jump, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung, left me crashing in a blazing fall, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in, and instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. wreck me, yeah, you wreck me.
I've used the term actor to describe who I am for a long time. That's what I am, that's what I'm trained in. So, actor. And there came a point where I felt as if that wasn't totally inclusive of what I felt I was and what I was contributing. And so the term artist became a part of my lexicon. So I felt like actor is what I do, artist is who I am. And recently, there's a new term that I've welcomed in, and that's the term of storyteller. And being a storyteller implies engaging. You have to tell a story to someone. And it also makes the perfection of the performance not important. It's just about sharing the journey. And so we're telling some stories tonight. The first story I'm telling is about my friend Lacey. Lacey chose a completely different path than me. She dropped out of college and she married a guy that she met there. She moved to an organic farm in Colorado. She had 4 kids. And she lives a gorgeous, beautiful life that doesn't look like mine. Even still, we're sisters. And she called me recently and she said, I'm leaving my husband and there's no love in my marriage anymore. And so she moved back home with her 4 kids. And it was incredibly hard for her, obviously. And then I was up at Goodspeed Opera House recently writing, and she called me and she was like, I'm going on a date with my husband. And she was excited. She was really excited. She was scared. And that juxtaposition of feeling such sorrow and anger and hurt with also deeply loving someone inspired this first story.
You've looked past raised surrender's mast. You got no clue. You've said too much. You've not said enough. And I'm through. I'm taking, you're forsaking, and I'm leaving you too. But I still love you, and I still want you, and I still want every broken thing we've ever had. But you just stand there like you don't really care that I'm saying one last time it's all gone bad. But I still love you. Oh, but you look in their eyes and you tell them goodbye. They're nothing like you. They're nothing like you. Because you can crush me, but you leave them be. We'll go start somewhere new, somehow, somewhere new. 'Cause I'm breaking with this aching, so I'm leaving you too. But I still love you, and I still need you, and I still want every broken thing we've ever had. But you just stand there like you don't really care that I'm saying one last time it's all gone bad. But I still love you. No, and I'm running as fast as I can. Surely there's another man. Or is it I'm afraid to hear what's coming near and way too clear that he still loves you, he still needs you, he still wants every broken thing you've ever had. He's afraid to stand there in case you don't really care that he's saying one last time it's all gone bad. But he still loves you.
We've said too much, we've not said enough, but we're not through.
I'm a mime. I'll just say it out front. And I usually keep that pretty quiet. But I'm a mime. I'm one of the few, actually. And particularly in the US. So I just came back from Europe 3 days ago because I work more and more in Europe because there's more, speaking of tradition, there's more tradition of physical storytelling in Europe than there is in the US. But that's what I do, and it's what I've done my whole career. I'm an actor, but that's specifically what I work on is storytelling with and without words. My dad was a farmer and spent a lot of time working out in the fields till the very end of the day. And so I wrote this story in honor of him about a farmer out in the fields, and what would happen is if he could take a rope and lasso the moon. So this is for my dad, and it's called Under a Montana Moon.
Why do you think people have a problem with mimes?
Oh,
and what makes you keep doing what you do?
I have a problem with mimes. I mean, if someone said to me, there's a mime show over there tonight, you want to go? I probably wouldn't go, and I'm a mime. Because chances are it would be terrible. Because mime is a craft, and it takes a while to learn. But I started doing it when I was really young, even before I knew what the word was. I didn't even know what mime was. I was doing it. So at a really young age, I started to just pay attention to this idea of silence and different ways that it exists. And when I learned that there was an art form about it when I was young, like 13, 14, I just thought, oh, that's what I know what that is. I didn't know that I was going to perform it. I didn't know that I wanted to be a performer. I just knew that I knew what that world was. So I've been doing it my whole life, and I love it. I have a deep affection for it, and it's just kind of kept me going for 35 years professionally.
Professionally?
Yeah.
You make a living being a mime.
I do. And an actor. I mean, I've worked on Broadway and done Broadway shows, but most of those come my way because I have physical skills or interest. But yeah, that's what I do for a living. I can't believe it.
I have been obsessed with Tennessee Williams since I've known about Tennessee Williams, and I have been obsessed with Daphne Rubin-Vega since I've known about Daphne Rubin-Vega. I moved to New York in '96, and on my third day, waited all day in line to see Rent and to see Daphne on June 6th, 1996. And I went backstage, I met her, I had an intense soul connection with her as a person, her as an artist, and her performance.
And we live in Washington, D.C., and Mama Daphne is in from New York, where she studies nursing at the New York hospital, and the sound of her voice. There's this expression we call pelo parado, which means hair standing. I get pelo parado when I hear her voice. And she comes bounding in with ¿Dónde está mi tocaya? ¿Dónde está esa negra bella carajo? And we're hugging, and she's so alive.
And I've always asked Daphne, since then, anytime I have anything going on, what she's up to and if she'd be willing to hop on. I've watched her grow. I've seen her play in downtown clubs. I've seen her play Les Mis. I've seen her do amazing work on stage, on film. I think she has something really tenacious and delicate at the same time as a creator. And I understand what Jonathan Larson saw in her.
Give me a word and I'll hear it. Give me a look and I'll see it. Give me a kiss and I'll taste it. Give me a look and I'll take it. And I'll be here, where else would I be? I'll be here, oh great mystery, as if you'd once looked back to see. And so, just so, Orpheus, you recognize me in the breath against your spine. Orpheus, we all know the truth, and I know you are mine. Give me a space and I'll hold it. Give me an hour and I'll try it. Give me the line and I'll trace it. Give me the light to embrace, and I'll be here, where else would I be? I'll be here, oh great mystery, as if you'd once looked back to see the truth we all look back to see. And so, just so, Orpheus, you recognize me by the dust against the dawn. Orpheus, the turns you take no longer turn me on. Turn around, my love, so I can sleep. Turn around, my love, and take me in, and hold the memory of me. Oh Lord, oh Lord, to keep. Orpheus, you recognize me in the seconds you rescind. Ever since the senses fled, still in these fleeting moments, I'd give it all again. I'd give it all, I'd give it all, I'd give it all, my friend. Orpheus had everything, and like anyone with everything, Orpheus lost everything. The end. After all, you recall it's me.
Daphne Rubin-Vega. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, piano in the monitor. Thank you, sound. Let's hear it for the new sound system at the Players. And the new piano, thanks to Yamaha.